Hey, what's up, guys? You know, when I was reading the Bible, there's a certain part of the scriptures that just really hit me. There's a particular part in Revelations 3 where we find this church of Sardis, where Jesus basically explains it so beautifully, where he basically says to them, you have the reputation of looking alive, but you are actually dead. And I was like, whoa, what is this all about? And it just hit me right there that, Lord God, is this actually even a message that could be relating to us in today's society? The fact that our reputation, we care so much about it that we do not even care about the sincerity of our relationship with God. The reality is our reputation means nothing to God if we stand before Him unless our hearts are pure. And that's basically what it is about. Because I can be fooling everybody else around me about how holy and how super spiritual I look on the outside. But on the inside, my relationship with God is null and void. And you have to ask yourself, what if we had to come one day and I had to ask your closest friends, how is your friend's relationship with God? What did they say? But if I flip the question around and one day I stood before God and I asked God, yo God, Papa, how is Jones's relationship with you? What did God say about your relationship with Him? Because it's very easy for us to fool people outside and let them see this kind of relationship that we have with God. But what if we had to ask God, what is my relationship with you? What do you have to say about it? I'm sure the answers would not be as good as when I had to ask your best friends about it. And the reality is, guys, lying might get you through earth, but it will not get you to heaven. And that's just the reality. It's sad that we are more worried about our reputation than about actually being real. God can only deal with you when you are your true self. God cannot deal with you when you have a mask on. When you are trying to pretend in front of people that everything's okay. When you're trying to pretend in front of people, look how super spiritual I am. Because God cannot work with something that is fake. He needs something that is real. And that's what He's looking for. He's looking for the depth of your heart, because He knows who you really are and you cannot pretend in front of Him. That's just the reality of our Father. And that's just one of the things we've really got to think about. Because imagine going through earth where everybody else thinks that you are in heaven, but you actually end up in hell one day. It's just a question. But it is something that we've got to think about, because we have the tendency now and then, we have believers on earth today that live this life, and everybody else will think, wow, that person's going to heaven. But within the heart, I'm talking about the intimate relationship with God, nothing is there, and they actually end up being one day in hell. And it's a kind of question we need to ask ourselves from time to time. Where is my relationship with God? What is the sincerity of it? Do I have a mask on when I communicate to Him? What am I trying to act? Understand? Because that's sometimes a sad thing. We act all Christianese, but then we're actually far from it. It's something to think about. So like the church of Sardis, let's stop faking. Let's be real. Let's be really honest with where my relationship with God is this very day. And let us work on it. Because as we know that we cannot fake all the time, we need to be real and allow God to see you for who He really knows you are. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I pray that this video may impact your life and may also show us that God is looking for the realness within our hearts. He's looking for you and who you really are. Do like this page, share this video. May God bless you. Until next time, adios.